A new warning right now from the Federal Aviation Administration about laser pointers.
This is very interesting. The agency is now asking manufacturers of laser pointers to add warning labels about shining lasers at planes. Our chief transportation correspondent, May Beeler, is joining us now with new details about this warning. May.
Well, what may seem like a toy or an innocent presentation pointer actually can distract pilots with disastrous consequences. Well, now the FAA is urging makers of lasers to add warning labels to their products.
White sedan, 4-door.
The Federal Aviation Administration is sounding the alarm. Pointing a laser at an aircraft threatens pilots and is a federal crime. U.S. law enforcement agencies and the FAA may seek criminal and civil prosecution against violators. Don't shine this laser at an aircraft. That's the written warning Acting FAA Administrator Billy Nolan wants to see on packaging. He is aiming to increase consumer awareness of the safety risks when using lasers by urging the makers of lasers to add a warning label to their products, stating to not shine lasers at aircraft.
You can be a mile away from an airplane and highlight it, and then it's bad news for anybody that's in there that it would get into their eyes.
Randy McPeak is a 47-year seasoned retired Air Force pilot and airline captain. He says warnings about laser strikes pointed at cockpits happen all too often.
I've seen the lasers in the air that were being shined up, but they never actually hit the cockpit. And that's the big deal, is if they go through the window and they reflect around the cockpit, then you blind the pilots completely. I mean, they can see nothing when they get hit in the eyes with that.
In 2019, someone pointed a laser at a military cargo plane taking off from Charlotte Douglas. Just days later, the same thing happened to pilots on a Delta plane while landing in Charlotte. And in 2015, someone pointed a laser at the same American Airlines flight from Charlotte to Newark twice in 1 week. According to the FAA, pilots reported 9,500 laser strikes in 2022. 278 pilots reported an injury from a laser strike in 2010.
These things are long range. I went to an astronomy thing one time, and they used a green laser to point out stars. So they go really long, and they're very, very bright. And if anybody got hit in the eyes, they're going to be blinded. Not good for anybody coming in to land in an airplane, which is where most of these seem to occur.
Acting Administrator Nolan says warning labels are necessary. Placing information directly in the hands of individuals ensures everyone knows the risk and the penalties of pointing lasers at aircraft. He advises laser makers, if you have a warning on your packaging, the FAA asks you to increase the warning's prominence. Captain McPeak says the green lasers pose the greatest risk. Do you have cats?
I don't.
No.
Okay, well, I have a cat. Anyone who has a cat knows cats love lasers. We're not talking about the ones in the pet store, the little red ones. They really don't have the power to go up thousands of feet. We're talking about, generally speaking, the green lasers.
So, May, just to explain to our audience, too, we're very lucky to have you. You have more than 35 years of flight experience as a pilot. You have been an award-winning pilot. So I think it's great to be able to really bounce off of your own experience, especially with this story. Have you ever experienced a laser strike?
I have been warned. And typically, we fly at 43,000 feet in the Honda jet, but we were down low coming in to an airport, descending, and we were warned, but didn't see any. And I was really scared to look out, honestly. I kept my head in the cockpit, but nothing came in the cockpit.
You think these are people who are doing this on purpose, vindictively toward planes, or you think it's more so an accident?
Oh, no, it's not an accident.
Okay.
No, I think it's kids and silly people.
Stern warning.